Hi, my name's Julie and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to start a gardening project. I've been saving some kitchen scraps all winter long. I've got a whole garbage bin full of them. It's mid-March now, still quite cool, but I am hoping that through a process called rapid decomposition, I can take those kitchen scraps and turn them into compost by the end of May, which is when planting season begins in my area. So with that, let's get right to it. Okay, so as you can see, I've already gotten started by unloading several containers of my decomposted leaves onto my planting area. This is what I classify as the brown portion of my compost pile. And my kitchen scraps are right here. The bin is about 3/4 full, and that constitutes the green part of my compost. Off to the side here, I do have some organic all-purpose fertilizer, which I will be sprinkling in between the layers. And then finally, I have several tarps that I will put on top of the pile after watering it, making sure it's good and moist, and then weight that down so the critters and our dog don't get to it. So as I'm working here, first of all, I'm going to even this out a little bit, and then I will start alternating my layers. But as I'm working here, why am I doing this? Why am I going through all the trouble of turning what is a very poor planting area in terms of soil content into something that will grow good vegetables for me? Well, I don't know about you, but the vegetables in my produce area of the grocery store that I shop at are not very appealing in terms of the freshness, certainly in terms of the price, and availability as well. So I'm not going to be able to grow everything all year round, but I will be able to grow a good portion of my preferred vegetables here in the summer, and certainly supply myself for the summer and throughout the fall. So as I work here, I'll just let you guys watch, and I'll start alternating my layers. Now, one thing you guys are going to see here is as part of my kitchen scraps, I've been using these compost bags. And the good folks at Amazon say that these are definitely biodegradable. I guess we're going to find out. My plan is to just put everything down here, and anything that doesn't decompose by the time I need to plant, I'll just pick it out. Actually, it's not as smelly as I thought it'd be. Now, again, as I work here, there's a lot of debate online about what is compostable and what isn't. General consensus is that you don't want to compost proteins such as your meats, cheeses, dairy products, things like that. And I haven't put anything of that sort in this pile. The closest I have are lots of eggshells, and I do that for calcium, although eggshells take a long time to break down. So they probably won't benefit me very much this year, but long term, I hope to get benefit from them. But you know, what you put in your compost, I guess, is up to you. I don't want critters digging through my compost pile, and certainly not through my garden. I have other things I'm going to do to address that in the future and in future videos. But I certainly don't want my dog digging through this as well. So I choose to keep my compost as critter friendly as possible so that they don't go digging through it. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. This is the all-purpose fertilizer that I'm going to be sprinkling on the pile in between the layers. I chose it because it's organic and doesn't have a lot of, you know, nasty chemicals in it. So that we have a garden that is free of pesticides and you know, other problematic components. So with that, we're going to get started with the second layer. I'm going to be a little bit sparing at this point. There's no need to go overboard. This is just an assistant to get the rapid decomposition started more quickly. Hopefully, at least that's the idea. And I should also note that I'm only planting up to about the shovel. I'm not going to be dressing this whole bed. This is sort of a trial right now to see how well this works. And if it works well, then next year I'll finish out the rest of it. I'm just going to move these around a little bit more. You know, actually, I'm pretty happy with how these bags have composted. I see that the bags that I put in here late last fall have already broken down quite a bit, and you know, it's been cold since then. So I have high hopes that these newer bags will follow suit pretty quickly. One thing I want to show you guys, I don't know if you can see this, but this soil is from an area of our yard that gets a lot of leaves falling. And so it's many, many years of leaves that are broken down. It's still quite sandy, but as I was digging this up, I've already noticed that there are a lot of earthworms in it, which is kind of the whole purpose. So I think it's going to be good for the garden. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is sprinkle a little more fertilizer on it and then give it a good water. Okay, let's water. Okay, I think that's enough water for now. Let's see, I guess I'm going to tarp it at this point, and I've got some logs off to the side here that I will be using to anchor the tarp. Okay, I think that is going to do it for now. Um, it's about mid-March right now. My plan is, because it's still cold, I'm not going to expect a lot of activity for the next, for the rest of the month at least. But I will check weekly to begin with and add more water as necessary, and then more frequently as it warms up. So cross your fingers. Let's hope this works out, and please join me next time for more adventures. Thanks, guys.